Picking up hobbies like sewing can be intimidating, but a local store offers courses that can teach you all of the basics. Blaise D'Amico and Lorenzo De La Puente join us now to tell us about several exciting events, including fashion shows, but most importantly, people who want to pick up the hobby of sewing. How do I make my own clothing? How do I make a hat? Things like that. And you guys offer those classes.
Yes, so we offer all sorts of classes from beginner, like people that have never sewn before, to people that are a little bit more advanced, how to use a serger, how to do all sorts of different projects. Yeah.
That's really exciting. I feel like sewing can be so intimidating because you have the machine and you have to thread the machine and what do you do? And following
a pattern.
Thank you. I was going to say recipe. Like I knew that was wrong. A pattern can be really challenging for people who never done it before.
Yeah, and we have classes to learn how to use. If you bought a machine and you don't know how to use it, we have classes that specifically tell you how to use your machine. So that's
awesome.
Cool.
How have classes gone in the past?
Good. Good. I teach teen sewing, and right now we are getting ready for our fashion show. We just have been doing a class all summer where our teens are getting ready to finish their outfit that they're going to show in our September fashion show.
Let's talk about the fashion shows because this is such a great way for people to show off all of their creations. There's one this weekend, but the big one is in September.
Yes, so the New Orleans Jazz Museum is hosting our biggest event of the year and our biggest fundraiser. It's teen-led, but we'll also have work from the ricRACK community, including teachers, and if anybody wants to submit a design, we'd still be willing to consider it.
How cool is that to see teens getting involved with sewing and knowing that this cause, it is a good cause, gives back to the community?
Yeah, it's the most inspiring thing. So the teens in our slow fashion program have been with us 4 days a week for 8 weeks.
Wow.
We've offered this entirely free of charge, and it's because of things like our fundraiser fashion show that we're able to offer this to the teens so they can learn how to sew sustainably.
Yeah, okay, so the one that's happening this weekend is a sustainable fashion show, right?
Yeah, it sure is. So we've been upcycling donated seersucker all summer long. We put out a call for seersucker and we didn't tell people why. It's because of Sucker for the Cause. This is its first edition. It's on the Greenway and it's hosted by our partners at Floor 13. And it benefits a lot of really great local causes, including ricRACK.
How cool is that to recycle clothing that people are donating, or maybe it was thrifted, and to be able to reuse that for something else?
Yeah, of course. And all of the materials that we're using for our fashion shows and stuff, it's all donated materials. It's all secondhand, so we're not using anything new. So everything we're doing is sustainable.
How cool is that? Tell me about the creativity that some of these teens have. I mean, what have you seen them come up with when it comes to recycling these products?
Oh, it's so awesome. They can take, like, we have someone that took like a weird old costume, like superhero costume, and is making gloves out of it. We have a lot of kids that also never sewed before and now are just like super comfortable with the sewing machine. They're just doing whatever they want, and we're like, okay,
it's inspiring.
Yeah.
Do you see them wanting to like pursue fashion design moving forward from this?
Oh yeah, I've heard from some of them that they're sewing on the weekends now, which is kind of cool.
Great way to spend your time.
Yeah, I know.
And plenty are applying to design school as well. So
I love that. How neat is that? They can find out if they love sewing or find out they don't actually like it, and they can get rid of that notion. Sewing a hat, there's some, we're getting into well, not quite fast enough, but we're going to be getting into the fall months. A witch's hat.
Yeah, absolutely. So after we get out of our seersucker weather and enter the fall, you can learn how to needle felt a witch's hat just in time for Halloween, and that's one of our many special fall programming offerings.
I love this. So where can people find more information on the fashion shows and the classes?
Yeah, definitely. So first of all, they can come see us at our brand new space in the French Quarter at 321 Burgundy, or they can go to our website, ricRACKNOLA.com, or follow us on socials at ricRACKNOLA.
Sounds good. Ladies, thanks so much for being here and
Thank
happy sewing.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, we're approaching the end of July. Can you believe